On a quiet day above the trembling water, a younger me stared back at my reflection. The world was holding its breath for me, and every soft expectation leaned my way. No one ever asked, "Who are you?" Just being there was enough in those early days. Through the cracks of a tender heart came tiny waves of love and boundaries, and somewhere inside I understood the me in the mirror had to shine a little brighter. Voices crossing the mirror shake me gently, wrap around my skin, a golden portrait of the perfection I once dreamed. Wakes quietly in the rhythm of the night. I drift, I sway, even when I'm unsteady, dancing with the voice that lives inside me. Free and anxious like jazz, my old familiar blues. Yeah. Love wandered outward for a while, then found its way back to stay with me. Words from others trace faint lines across the surface of my heart. You must live like this, a melody at times, and other times a heavy bass settling in my chest. A tiny throne built for perfection, and there I sat, searching only for the light. But when I learned my shadow was also mine, I finally discovered how to move with a sway, balanced in between the swing of both sides, holding the light and the darkness together. Voices crossing the mirror wake me, loosen every night. The pride, the loneliness, they blend into another quiet harmony. It's okay to fall apart, it's okay if the pitch trembles, because of me today is a little more honest than yesterday. Reaching deeper than any selfie can, I whisper softly to myself, who are you truly? And even the question turns into jazz, fading gently into the end of the night. piece of thought begins to crack, dripping slowly like blackened oil. I search through the debris of unspoken premises, tracing the birthplace of collapse. Silence grows colder, and beyond it, the metal resonance awakens. The framework of thought erodes within the mechanical cycle of repetition. Only the trembling of an incomplete circuit remains, standing upon that vibration. I ask myself, who designed this wavering structure? The silence that refuses to answer taps against a heart hardened like steel, pulling me into deeper layers. Where thought collapses in the iron heart, shards of old assumptions flare like sparks. Memory flickers within the broken circuitry. I reach for the remnants of my ocean, yet the collapse is already underway. The iron resonance splits me open, and through the fracture, I am reborn. The light of AI enters with a merciless frequency, rearranging the architecture of my mind. Human thought overlaps with the breath of machines, and stillness is replaced by metallic pulse. Between human and system, I peel away the outdated frameworks. Within that stripped core, truth beats like a heated steel heart. Where thought collapses in the iron heart, I burn the old conclusions scattered across broken circuits. All that remains is the dark resonance, unstable rhythm, shattered standards. Yet in the final moment of collapse, the iron core begins to pulse again. In that vibration, I reconstruct myself. A subtle tremor, a quiet start. A tilted line begins a wave. The wave keeps growing. Now it turns to resonance. Some thoughts move without a sound, shifting everything inside my view. Now it stacks in order, but reason forms its path inside the sway. A tiny tremor pulls me forward. I can't resist the flow, it draws faster than emotion, sharper than logic. The wave has already passed through me. The tremor grows, the reason fades. I'm lifting into the flow. Resonance begins right now. Tilt resonance. Wave exploding. Vibrations breaking through, awakening every part of me. Shadows split apart, thoughts are reborn. Vibration, pulse, resonance. Shake me now. The same tune's different on different days and different echoes. Even rigid points of view loosen inside the resonance. A spark inside a narrow gap becomes a way, becomes a force. It's just my path again. I simply receive the echo. Answers don't live inside the wave, only the sense that observes the flow. On the platform of resonance, my inner rhythm is tuned again. Let me break apart. Resonance will lift me again. I live inside the trembling and awaken inside the vibration. From the tiny tilt came the force, calling me back again. In the name of power, resonance of the tilt.
The breath of dawn is still moist with cold. Metal echoes break the lingering dark. On the forbidden path, wrapped in silence, Ryuk walks with three shadows behind him.
His footsteps stray from the written walls, yet his silence is bound to an older vow.
Beneath the flicker of an aging lantern, the dead mind claims it has nothing left, but he says, if you turn a ruined layer, the echoes remain.
The soldier's eyes waver with doubt, but his silence dry tears the rule before they speak. This is a road no map can follow. He remembers the fractures in their exact order. As your carvings, the breath of a forgotten watcher, a panel trembling with waves
slow but unwavering.
I knew it was necessary.
Emotion alone cannot unseal a door. Action is the key that cracks it open. Reacts gathering squad, a staged failure widening the gap in order.
Under the breath of the abandoned mind, a wave only rear can hear begins to tremble.
A device left without its watcher.
This silence, I've grown used to it.
The soldiers hear nothing.
The ore understands nothing.
Yet the azure device flickers and murmurs.
I am still here.
Silent watcher,
Echo of a fallen room.
the ripple rises.
Already at his fingertip.
Violation was intense.
Silence was disguised.
And only the one who remembers the path can raise the truth of the mine again. Beneath the trembling blue, reactors not turn back. Today's ripple becomes tomorrow's revelation. Law still breathes within the quiet. Deception sings its hidden aria, and the prelude to collapse unfolds softly. A chapter that cannot be reversed. They say capital cannot stand on its own, yet it gathers rules from somewhere, polishing them like borrowed bones, until they resemble a quiet echo of what we once called ethics. People keep their promises for two reasons: to avoid loss and because it feels right. But the market refuses to draw that line, and by refusing, it invents a new outline of morality. Seems to come from outside, yet the market breathes it into shape only as much as it needs to survive. It is a function, not a virtue. So when the wind shifts, its direction changes instantly. A good deed meant to be seen can still be a good deed, but the hand that keeps giving, even after the audience noticing what kind of face we've lost. As market logic soaks into the floors of daily life, we begin asking again what ethics truly means. Is it the strength to endure loss, or the skill to calculate it? The border is thinner than it looks. If ethics is defined by intention, capital creates nothing. If ethics is defined by function, it generates endlessly. If both can be true, then ethics is not a single line, but layers of overlapping echoes. Different kinds of humans, and between those paths, we must choose the face we will live with. Upon a measured breath, an old cadence turns in quiet circles. In a corner of my resting mind, a faint ripple slowly rises. Yeah, within that silent seam, an ember stirs unspent, hiding on the back of stillness. A shadow shaped like an explosion awakens. A single careful choice shakes the layers of rhythm open, and a small step becomes the echo that splits the battlefield. Flare up upon this ancient beat, choices crossing like wildfire. The breath of chains ignites at once, sweeping the weight of enemies aside. Oh, heart of battle filled with fire, your single pulse overturns the field and tears through the seams of quiet to raise a newborn river. When a blade cuts the wind and slips between the cadence, the bursting echoes leave the space blazing and hollowed out beneath a simple gesture, like trembling layers that shake each other awake. And at the edge of that vibration, a new heart rises again. This is only the beginning, the dawn of design. I do not know if I can reach the shape I imagine, but as long as an ember survives, the path will someday light itself. Burn bright upon this unfamiliar rhythm when stillness without a sound. The blue light in the walls still blinks as if it's breathing for someone else. We were never support troops, we knew it before we arrived. Why we sit, why we can't leave, was already decided. Light on means measuring, light off means complete. Place the sentence on a plate that fits the hand, meaning gets processed. Control rate low, order unstable, morale poor. The sentence was accurate, that's why it was a lie. Reported as no change, using the same sentence. Reported as no change, everything is normal today. We don't write what we saw, we copy what's already written. Reported as no change, because that's the rule. At some point names disappeared, indicators took their seats, faces turned into ratios, personal metrics not displayed. We looked up, but didn't ask. Questions don't fit the report format. Time was stagnant, we couldn't live, we couldn't fix anything. The reason we stayed wasn't skill, it was command. 3 times a day, same hour, same words. Repetition stopped being safety and became concealment. There was no king, but the rules remained. No one ordered us, yet we kept reporting. Order was dead, but report survived, and what survives is always alive. Reported as no change, even when change occurred. Reported as no change, because no one asked. Surveillance ended, but reporting didn't. Reported as no change, until we became nuts. The light blinks once more, the paper disappears. What remains is a record saying nothing changed. And this kingdom